What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Once again, thank you for everybody that's been subscribing, tuning in, dropping comments, dropping likes. It all helps. Thank you so much. Uh, I've been in contact with David Mendenhall's sister for a few days now, and we had set up in a specific time to do an interview. And I'm just waiting for her to log in. Uh, she asked me if it was going to be a live or recorded. Uh, I told her it was gonna be up to her what she wanted to do. If she wanted to do a live or recording, it really didn't matter. So I'm just waiting for her to reply. So a lot of people have been questioning me, be like, "Are why am I interviewing Mendenhall's sister?" She reached out to me once she seen the video of David's ex-wife. She's saying there's stuff being left out, there's gaps in that story, and she's gonna fill them in. You know, I'm not pointing the finger or attacking anybody. I'm just waiting for her to tell her side of the story or speak on behalf of David, basically. Once again, all she can speak on in his character is before prison and after prison. And whatever she was in between the visiting time or whatever anybody told her. Nah, I didn't like this clown right here. I didn't reach out to her, bro. She reached out to Dante just the same as she reached out to me. Like I ain't got a lot to kick it. Yes, I reached out to Hips. I found Hips. Yes. But as far as Mendenhall's sister, she reached out to plenty of other platforms, not just to me. Dante has the same information. I ain't got a lot to kick it. And the only reason it's only fair for her to say her piece on David's behalf is that everybody else has this picture of David, including myself. You know, we got this picture of David based off his crime and based off that documentary. The man is not here to defend his name. So it's only fair that his sister speaks on his behalf and whatever knowledge she has. So what I'm gonna basically do, you know, she's asking me, which is best, does she want to do a live or she want to do a regular interview? But I'm thinking from all these comments, I'd rather just go do a interview with her, just a one-on-one, because I don't want these comments throwing me off track and then throwing her off track from getting to the story. It's not, to me, this ain't no hustle, man. To me, it's like I don't depend on this YouTube money. If that was the case, I'd be spinning narrative and narrative and narrative and just dropping video left and right of nonsense. But that's not my agenda. You know, I came onto this just like everybody else. I just wanted the truth, man. Just the truth. You know, but just like how Dante earlier says, he's privileged to knowing these people off camera, that he got a perception of Mark. He looks at Mark at a whole different view because he has the privilege to talk to Mark off camera. And that's the same thing with me. I have the privilege to talk to Charles Hips off camera too. And he's a good guy. He's a good character, still struggling with his demons. I'd be lying to y'all if I'd say no, he's not still struggling with his demons. We all know he's still struggling with his demons, you know. But that's part of the consequences of going to prison and being in that type of environment. You know, Mark is not the same person that he was 20 years ago or 30 years ago. You know, he's able to push that stuff back to the back of his mind and not really think about it, not dwell on it. Why? Because in his mind, he was the giver. He wasn't the victim. You know, in his mind, he wasn't doing nothing wrong because everybody else was doing it. But the victims, they have to look at themselves every day with that shame of what happened to them. You know, some are able to flourish and move on. Some are still stuck like Charles, fighting their demons. Others just unalive themselves, being realistic. Look, bro, I know Hips be. I'm telling you, he got his own demons to fight. Nah, man, it's just real life. You know, it's not being a therapist to anybody, man. It's like when you've been around, man. It's like why spin narrative if at the end of the day these are people's emotions. At the end of the day, you know, they have feelings. You know, shit. It's like I'm not an animal, man. You know, that's what makes us different from every other species. The feelings, you know what I mean? All right, man. I'm gonna have to let y'all go, man, because I'm gonna go record this video with her. And as soon as I'm done with it, I'll post it up.